We are back with yet another all-star challenge here on FIFA 19. And in today's episode, enemies are going to become friends here as we are doing Team Manchester, the Manchester All-Stars against Team London, the London All-Stars. So yeah, boys, welcome back to another All-Star Challenge. If you are new to this it's become really a series on the channel. What we do is we take two different squads. So we've done a lot of different things in the past. We've done the Premier League All-Stars versus La Liga All-Stars. We've done Icon All-Stars versus the current World All-Stars. A ton of different videos. I'll link some of those in the top right-hand corner. Check those out if you haven't already. And pretty much what we do is we put these two teams up against each other in a head-to-head simulated matchup, and then we do a career mode simulation as well, and we will determine a winner. Today is the London All-Stars against Manchester, so let's get into the teams and let's see who's on each squad. So first, it is time for the London All-Stars. I put all the players on Arsenal, and this team is composed of players from Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea, Crystal Palace, and West Ham United. So 5 teams are going to be composed here, and let's see it. Without further ado, here is the London All-Stars. Here are the London All-Stars. Let's check out this team, and oh boy, does it look good. Have that weird glitch where I gotta switch some of these players back around. Here it is, boys. Up top, we got Aubameyang and Kane. So Kane coming over from Spurs. Here in the midfield, we got Eden Hazard, Christian Eriksen, Kante, and Willian. So a bunch of Chelsea boys coming in right here. Aspi, Vertonghen, Alderweireld, yeah, and then Alonso and Lloris in net. I know this is probably going to be a little difficult for some of you guys to watch if you're like hardcore Arsenal fans or Chelsea or Spurs. Seeing all these players on one team has to be sort of weird because, yeah, a lot of you guys who are diehard fans are cheering against these players on a week out basis. Let's check out the bench though. We can get a full look at this squad right here. Higuain, Son, Ali, Lacazette. Yeah, I mean, the bench just gets even better. So many top-class players here, and I gotta find our boys from West Ham, and I know we added one player from Crystal Palace. There's Zaha, so we have our Crystal Palace player. We also have Felipe Anderson right here, and Arnautovic as well. So, a few boys there. I tried to add as many players as I could from as many different London teams as I could. So yeah, let me know, am I missing anyone? If so, please comment down below. And yeah, with that, that is going to be Team London, the London All-Stars. It's a good squad, but how will they compare to Team Manchester, the Manchester All-Stars? Let's get into that team right now. So for the Manchester team, I decided to put all the players on Manchester City. And this one was a little bit difficult because, I mean, there was only 2 teams to choose from, Man City and Manchester United. Yes, there are some smaller clubs we could have added players from, but yeah, they're just really never going to be on the team, really, because they're just not high rated enough. So let's get into it, boys. 2 teams, and of course, it was easy. So I pretty much just only had to add players for Manchester United. Let's check it out. So these are your players. Boom, here is the squad, and let's get you guys a closer look. And you're going to see that only a few players were added from United to the starting 11. So the players that were added were Anthony Martial. Yes, I know he's a left winger, but I wanted to get some more Man U players in the starting 11. So I decided to play him at right wing. Shouldn't be too big of a problem. I think he'll be fine out there. We also have a Paul Pogba in the midfield. And then in the defense, we got Luke Shaw left back. And then David De Gea, of course, in net. So 4 Man United players in the starting 11, and the rest are Man City players. Here's a look at the bench, though. We got a few more Man United boys. Of course, we got Lukaku right here on the subs, and then most of the rest are in the reserves. Alexis Sanchez down here. Again, any Man United or Man City fans, does it look weird to see all of these players on one team? I'm sure it does. I mean, it has to. And let me know down below in the comments. Actually, vote in the top right-hand corner. I'm going through a poll. Who do you think is going to win today's episode? Is it going to be Team London, or is it going to be Team Manchester? I need to say the Manchester All-Stars or the London All-Stars. Vote in the top right-hand corner, and let's get into the first stage. We are going to get into the simulated game. Let's do that right now. So here's a quick look at the ratings for both teams, and to be honest, it's pretty even. So Arsenal is in the lead in attack. They have +1 attack. And then Man City leading in the midfield, +2 attack. And then it's +2 attack, or +2 defense, I should say. What am I saying? I'm confusing myself. +1 attack for Arsenal, +2 midfield for Man City, and then +2 defense for Arsenal. Yeah, that's how it should be. So it's pretty even, I'm going to say. Not one team has like a super big advantage over the other. Let's make sure we get into game settings, put it on legendary difficulty, and then also do a random stadium just to make sure there's no home field advantage or anything like that. I like it to be a neutral site. And that looks good. Let's get into the game. Let's get into the simulation. See who wins the first challenge of today's video. Here we go. Here we go. London against Manchester. I always like to make predictions in these videos. I am going to side with... God, I don't know, man. Like I said, it's so even. And I don't want to upset anyone. I'm just going to say London. I don't know why. I'm going to go with London. It's my gut instinct. Let's see if they win it. I'm not really choosing a favorite. That's just kind of my prediction. Let's see if my prediction is right. And let's get into this game. Yeah, let's see how, hopefully we're going to get a lot of goals. Let's see it. Here we go. Chance right here for Manchester. Can they do anything with it? Ball top of the box. Pogba, great pass. Oh my God, great passing from Manchester. They just can't finish right there. That was the first chance of the game, though. Another chance right here. Manchester with the shot. Sterling with the goal. That is going to be the first of the game. Manchester taking the lead. Yeah, Raheem Sterling, 1-0. Man City in front. Not Man City. Manchester All-Stars in front. Let's, hopefully, man, I'm just hoping we get a lot of goals in today's game. And I'm thinking that's what's going to happen. This should be the first of many. Manchester on it. 21st minute. Looking for a second goal. It's Silva to KDB. KDB on it. Back to Silva. Top of the box. Silva dribbling. Pogba to Sergio Aguero. Aguero with the shot. What a strike from him. And it's buried away. A lot of passing going on here and not too much going on. We need a shot. It's Martial. He takes it and rips it straight into the hands of Lloris. They're searching for this second goal. And they're on the attack. Yet again. Cross played in. Cleared out. But is back to the feet of Silva. Can he do something with it? Paul Pogba plays it to KDB. Aguero with the shot. You're kidding me. How did that not go in? Oh my God. Thought for sure that was going to be the second of the game for Manchester. And wow, that was insane. That is going to be it for the first half. So there actually was a good amount of action in Manchester. For some reason, I literally couldn't tell you. They are dominating this game completely. Team London, the London All-Stars getting no shots in this first half. I'm hoping we see some more action in this second half. Let's just get into it right now. Game is coming to a close here and literally no action in the second half. Of course, as I say that, it's a goal. Is KDB putting it in? That was one of the first chances of the half, and it was a good one. KDB making it 2-0. It's looking like the Manchester All-Stars are going to win phase 1 of today's challenge. We only had to pick from 2 teams to complete this All-Star team, but so far, they are dominating the London All-Stars. Of course, there's, what, I think 5 different teams of players added to the London All-Stars. So, hey, we'll see what happens in the career mode experiment. But for now, this game is dominated by Manchester. Manchester, can they make it 3-0? Yes, they can. Romelu Lukaku, a substitute, getting the third goal of the game for Manchester. Yep, this thing's all but over. No hope left for London. That is your game. 3-0 final score. Manchester dominating London in stage number 1, challenge number 1 right here. We're going to get in to the next one right about now. Yeah, let's check out the final stats here of the game just because I want to see how, like, dominant Manchester actually was. No shots on targets for Arsenal, excuse me. 12 shots, 10 on target for Manchester. Wow, utter domination from Manchester, but you never know what can happen in the career mode experiment. Let's get into that. For the career mode experiment, the way we always do it is we don't choose one of the teams we're using just because I don't want it to skew any of the results. So we won't be choosing Man City or we will not be choosing Arsenal. We're just going to choose a random team in the Premier League. And I think the way we're going to do this one, usually I do it based on the Champions League. Let's do the Champions League again today. Whichever team makes it further in the Champions League will be the winner of today's episode. I chose Everton, and I don't know why. I want to choose a team that's actually in the Champions League. Let's go for... excuse me. Let's go for Spurs. I mean, they're going to be completely deprived of all of their players, but we'll choose Spurs. We'll make sure all of our settings are correct. Journey mode players off. Got to make sure it's current squads. Yes, transfer window off. Legendary difficulty, Champions League on. Boom. I almost forgot. I do need to make one change, and it's getting rid of Man United, and it's putting in Arsenal because they're actually not in the Champions League. So we have everything set right here. Boom. Next time you see me, we will the season will be over and we'll have a winner, hopefully, of today's episode. Remember, if for some reason London wins the career mode experiment, things are going to be tied. So the tiebreaker will go down to the top goal scorer of the Champions League. Whichever team it comes from, they will be the winner of the episode. So let's get into it and sim to the end of the year. So we have completed the season. Let's see, man. I'm really hoping that London, sorry about that. I'm really hoping that London is going to, I'm hoping they place higher in the Champions League so we can go down to the tiebreaker. Here are the relegated teams. We'll look at the Premier League first, but like I mentioned, it doesn't really matter. Spurs and Man United both getting relegated, which should come as no surprise because we took like all their players off their squad. Let's see who won the league first. I'm assuming both of them are first and seconds. So London won the league. This is where things get interesting. It comes down to the Champions League. Remember, Premier League means nothing. We're going off of the Champions League for this. So let's do it. Let's check out the Champions League and see who placed higher in that. Let's do it. So we are going to start with the group stage. And I'm just going to assume both teams made it out of the group. But of course, we have to check. Scroll down. Boom. We have the Manchester All-Stars finishing with 2 draws, but 4 wins. Yep, that comes very much expected. And then the London All-Stars with 5 wins, but 1 loss, which I'm guessing had to have come to Juve. Did it come to Juve? We're going to scroll down the side right here. No. Who did they lose to? Come on. Why can't I see this? Arsenal. Am I just completely blind here? Oh, they lost to Valencia. Okay, interesting. Let's move on to the round of 16. So here is the round of 16. London moves on beating Roma, and Manchester moves on beating Barcelona. Both of them kind of close, but not really. Any other big shocks right here? Porto beating Inter. No, Inter beat Porto on aggregate. Okay, move on to the quarters here. Let's see. Are both teams going to be moving on? You're kidding me. This is going to make so many Manchester United fans mad. Oh my God, no. Oh my God. So for some reason, I immediately went and saw the bottom result, which was Liverpool beating Manchester. And then I also see the result up top where the London team lost to Real Madrid. So both teams going out in the quarterfinals. You have got to be kidding me. So since both teams lost in the quarterfinals, there's going to be no tiebreaker. It goes to Manchester. They won the head-to-head matchup. Both teams tied in the quarterfinal. Oh, I hate it because London did place higher in the Premier League. Let's see who won. It's Real Madrid who ended up winning the Champions League. Let's just look at the top goal scorers and see if we did go down to the tiebreaker, who would have won. First in the Premier League, it is London. Yeah, man, it is London right there. 7th place is Harry Kane. Let's look at the Champions League, though. It's Harry Kane, too. I don't know. This is so tough. You know what? I'm just going to... I'm not going to give a winner. I'm just going to let you guys decide in the comment section who won this challenge. You guys need to let me know. It was just so close. It was too close to call in this one. Let me know which team you thought it did better overall in today's video. Down below, comment section, please. I'm going to be reading through all your comments. Either put All-Star or London All-Stars won the challenge or Manchester All-Stars won the challenge. One of the two. Put them down below. And this was just such a crazy episode. Let me know which All-Star challenge you guys want me to do next. Yeah, I love doing these. I love bringing these to you guys. It's just so fun to take different All-Star squads and put them up against each other. So yeah, with that, it's gonna be the end of today's episode. Hope you guys did go on to enjoy this as much as I did, and we'll see you guys for another episode later on. Catch you guys then. Peace.